Homebound Pod.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard Sports Media coming at you on a Thursday night. I normally don't do this, but I wanted to make it up to you guys. Unfortunate turn of events as the show has been rescheduled for Saturday. We are in the middle of conference week. I say in the middle. I guess the middle would be Wednesday, so that would have been yesterday. But we're on the end of conference week here at Ballard Sports Media, and yeah, we had planned the Pac-12 tonight with special guest Tony Altimore, who's good friends with Joey Foster, Mark Rogers, people like that at the Voice of College Football. We're going to try to get him on Saturday so we can still get each Power 5 conference with guests. So I figured I'd make it up to you guys and that we would drop the link and really just hang out tonight. So I really don't have much planned. And I want to save my Pac-12 notes for Saturday. In the meantime, tonight and early tomorrow morning, going to make sure we have notes for the Big 12. Hopefully, Joey Foster is still in on it. Hopefully, he can still be a part of the show, and I'll keep in touch with him, talk to him tomorrow, and we'll see what we can do for you guys. But I love y'all, man. Y'all are amazing. What's going on in the chat? Roll Tide family. Yes, sir. Roll Tide. Nick Saban Jr. Sports Talk TV. It's good to see you. Bob Amin. I see you tweeting out there, man. He's putting out great tweets. Y'all go follow him on Twitter, Bob Amin. And subscribe to his YouTube channel as well. He gets a lot of good content out there, and really appreciate it, man. You know, I really do. I miss Wallace State sports right now. Like, it's the dead period for Wallace. The softball and baseball just had their tournaments like two and a half weeks ago, something like that, a couple weeks back. Now they don't have anything going on other than, I'm sure, basketball coach Sharp is taking over both programs. Y'all remember we had an interview months ago with Coach McBrayer, who is now at Coleman High School. So Coach Sharp taking over duties for both the men's and women's basketball teams over there at Wallace State. Looking forward to it. Can't wait to see what happens. But, yeah, there's really not a whole lot going on down there. There's not a whole lot in college football either. Well, I mean, you have some commits. I see all the time on Twitter where, you know, these recruits out there will put that they're blessed to receive an offer from somebody. And Alabama's offering a lot of kids, but you know, they haven't really had commitments this week. I don't think. I mean, I can get on 247 Sports and double check, but it is kind of a dead period for us college football fans. But I am here to try and keep it going. So there's that. I put out content today, says Bob Amin. I'm going to have to watch it back and check it out, brother. I will. And yeah. Let's see what's going on in the world of football, though. Let's see what's happening in recruiting on 247 Sports. I'll drop the StreamYard link, too. If anyone wants to join us tonight, you can. Post the StreamYard link. Again, we're not live on Facebook tonight. I figured we just do a YouTube Hangout. That's what I thought. There are a lot of visits, but again, no one's really committed yet to Alabama this month. But then again, we're just getting started in June. But this is a big moment for Alabama. They have a lot of visits, like Nick Saban's Sports Talk is saying, and They, yeah, Georgia has a lot as well. Yeah. Um, there's a lot to look forward to. So I want to see who's leading right now in 2024, and it is Georgia. I do want to take a look at Georgia's class. Let's see here. So as we know, Georgia, of course, went back to back national titles, but look at their recruiting as the number one class in 2024. It would not surprise me if they ended up sticking to it. Dylan Raiola, of course, is a five-star quarterback, nationally the number one overall player, just an incredible athlete out of Phoenix, Arizona. Ellis Robinson, the fourth, out of Bradenton, Florida, IMG Academy. Get a lot of big guys, a lot of big talent out of there. He's a five-star, the fifth overall player, number one in his position at the cornerback position. He's second in the state of Florida. DeMarcus Reese from Chilton County, Alabama, and Clanton. I don't think I've been out there. DeMarcus Riddick, Nye Carr is a wide receiver. Jalen Hayward is a safety. They signed three safeties. Jalen Hayward, Peyton Woodyard, DeMelo Jones. They also got a running back in Dwight Phillips Jr. I'm seeing names I haven't heard of, but I don't follow Georgia like I do Alabama. But I will give them a lot of credit. I'm not going to take anything away from what they're doing. I think going back to back helps their case for recruiting. And let's see here. We got my man Waylon on camera tonight. What's up?
What's going on, Chris?
Let me turn my computer up for a second. There we go.
Yeah, you rocking and rolling now. You got me?
Yes, sir.
What's
But
happening?
yeah,
Go ahead and do what.
Georgia's recruiting off the charts right now. But I was just kind of talking about Georgia's recruiting class, and I don't think Alabama's too far behind. But um, we know things could happen. A lot of decommitments, flips. There's so much that could happen between now and obviously December. We got a long way to go.
Yeah, we got a long way to go, man. How's your evening going? How's everything going today? Everything good?
Everything's good.
I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, I thought I'd put my beautiful face on your screen.
Looking good, man. Looking good. I love the hat.
Yeah, go ahead. You done got me. How's everybody doing in the chat tonight? Everybody doing all right in the chat? Somebody
I
give me a
think so. We got a couple Alabama fans in there. We got a Miami fan here, Traveling Fools, who says UGA, talking about Georgia, will be lucky to make a bowl game this year. What's your thoughts on that?
UAG will be lucky to make a bowl game.
I
Here,
wish.
take some of this stuff I'm smoking and hit it one more time. See it's gonna be all right, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, oh my aching back. I was gonna go to the comments, see if I could read some. Yeah, I see it. UAG will be lucky to make a bowl game this year. Okay, well, we'll
Yeah.
see. What happened to your Pac-12 man tonight? What was it? I think he's gonna be on Saturday.
So yeah, he'll be on Saturday. He should be good to go, but I guess he had some stuff come up at the Voice of College Football, and he had to make some changes.
I hear you.
What's up, Dominic?
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Just air quality alert for me due to the Canadian wildfires.
I saw that on the news, man. That's getting ridiculous.
I know, it's just stupid.
I got air quality issues in here.
So, so you're not the only one.
Oh, Mo.
So seems like I'm not the only one, huh? Seems like I ain't the only one.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're not the only one, man. Everybody at this point, man, I think everybody's having air quality control.
Yeah,
Or
and due to
issues
the freaking air quality, the Washington Nationals game got postponed today against the Arizona Diamondbacks.
because of it.
Yeah.
So it's reaching sports. So they're postponing MLB games over this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the air quality was pretty bad up at just near Nationals Park. So the series finale today got postponed. We were going up against Arizona. I
Man.
tell you, Arizona's been a tough team recently.
They have.
Yeah, they've definitely been good.
Yeah. So, what was New York City's air quality today? 480 something, the worst air quality in the world today. New York. Well, I think that was yesterday. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I checked Alabama's schedule, and you got a couple non-conference games, including against Middle Tennessee State to kick off in Week 1, Ballard.
Yeah, we should handle that pretty well. I'm more so excited. I'm excited, but I'm worried about week 2 against Texas. And then we should handle teams like USF. And then I think, don't we get Chattanooga before the Iron Bowl? So, I mean, that's your non conference slate for Alabama. I mean, at worst, they go 3-1. At most, they go 4-0 and they win each game. So, and then you got the SEC slate with teams like LSU and Arkansas, Auburn. You get all those teams out there, and
Yeah, that right there is true indeed. But I think you guys should handle Chattanooga with no problem whatsoever.
yeah, I just will say that Nick take any opponent lightly. He goes into each game prepared. At least for the most part. I mean, there's been some games that maybe they weren't prepared and they lost, but I mean, let's not forget 2007, Louisiana Monroe came in and whooped our butts. So, I mean, any given Saturday, we've talked about it on here, an upset could brew in college football.
Yeah, but there's one college football game for week 2 that definitely caught my eye, and it's one that I'm interested in.
Okay.
Ole Miss versus Tulane. That right there is going to be a good week 2 matchup.
That, you know what? For the most part, when you see Ole Miss and Tulane play each other, like you would think, well, Ole Miss is going to go out there and kick Tulane's tail, but Tulane's been a really good team.
Yeah, the Tulane Green Wave had a stellar season just last year, and they have done really well. So I feel like it's going to be a bit of a tough challenge for Tulane, but at the same time, it should be a good game either way.
Yeah. What's up? Welcome to the panel, Bob.
Not a problem. I wanted to tell you, most people think UTC is a cakewalk. I've seen them play football when they were in the OVC. They are not. I think Alabama will beat them, but they should not be underestimated because they actually usually run the tables a lot in the OVC.
Are you talking about Chattanooga?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
They run the tables usually in their conference most of the time. So, yes, Alabama will still beat them, but it's not going to be a big cakewalk. I think Alabama's going to have to actually work with it because they have an offense that kind of confuses people. And I've seen it over the last couple of years. I follow football in that part of things. I mean, I know you follow Alabama primarily, and I do a little bit of everything else, but you can't overstate the importance of Chattanooga being a team that's got more to lose than the gain.
Right.
I still think Alabama will beat them, but I wanted to put my 2 cents in on that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, Nick Saban will tell you straight up. I mean, don't take any opponent lightly. Like I just got through mentioning, I mean, we remember 2007 with Louisiana Monroe, and you can say whatever you want to about that team, but I mean, Nick Saban's going to be prepared for a game like that, but at the same time, you got to be prepared, and you got to show up, and you got to show out too.
I agree,
That's
but
very true.
don't underestimate them. Yeah, really don't.
Right.
Th-
What was their
that
record last
I'm
year?
more worried about them than I would be some of the other non-conference games. Honestly,
Let's see.
but
They are in conference. No, they're FCS.
yeah, they're an FCS
Chattanooga.
team. Yeah, they were in the OVC, but they might have moved to another conference, but they're still FCS. But they're still not to be, they're still not to be underestimated. I mean, look at what App State did.
SoCon.
Yeah, the Southern Conference.
Yeah.
So anyway,
They
I
play
came in
North
just
Alabama too on their schedule.
yeah, yep. So I came in just to give my 2 cents. I'm gonna keep listening to what you're doing, but I gotta pop out. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, I'm enjoying the content you're putting out, man, and I always love your tweets too.
Well, my Twitter account is is promoting my YouTube channel, and when I don't do stuff on my YouTube channel, I use it just to be random. That's
Right.
and it's grown exponentially as a result of that. So, I'll share my 2 cents if it's worth it, but I have fun with it. YouTube's my main thing I do, but I hope that you enjoy what you see today. There'll be more coming tomorrow, for sure, and also on Saturday as well.
Absolutely.
I'm at that point where, like you were saying earlier, it's a dead period. There's some times where I have a lot going on, and some I won't have much. But when August gets here and stuff, it'll be on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
So I hope you have a good rest of your show. I'm going to pop out, but I'm going to listen to what's going on. All right.
All right. Thanks, Bob.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, I just saw a week 1 game. California versus North Texas now? Ooh, that's a good week 1 game. California taking on North Texas. Ooh.
California.
The Golden Bears.
They play Auburn this year too, by the way. That's a home and home.
Play the Golden Bears play Auburn?
Yeah, but I don't. What did California? Because they're not really that good of a Pac-12 team. I mean, they're one of the bottom feeders. 4-8 last year is pretty good for them. I don't know if we should I don't study California, so I don't know what to expect from them. They are a Power 5 team, and I'll do my research on them, and we can talk about them sometime. But probably not tonight. But yeah, they play Auburn. Of course, they play some pretty tough teams in the Pac-12 with Washington and Oregon State, Utah, USC, Oregon. You could cross off the Pac-12 championship probably, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's interesting. So they play Auburn week 2. That's going to be a 10:30 night game.
Ooh.
I might stay up for that. I'll stay up for any college football game.
Yeah. The team that I'm keeping my eye on, mostly in the Pac-12, is the Beavers. They were really good last season, if you think about it.
It's all going to depend on how DJ Uyunglele performs, whatever he can do to help the team. And just perform well as a quarterback. If he can do it, he's got a good shot. But I like their returning production, especially I can't think of his name, but what's their running back?
For the Oregon State Beavers.
Yeah, they got like a really good running back. I gotta pull the roster up. Let me see. We'll find it. They finished 5th in the Pac-12.
Yep.
Stats. I'm gonna find out their running back because they had a really good guy. Damian Martinez.
Yes, that's his name,
That's
Damian
it.
Martinez.
So he finished with 161 carries, 982 yards, and 7 rushing touchdowns.
7 rushing touchdowns. That's a decent amount for him from last
That's
season, right?
good. That is good for Oregon State standpoint. They got to take it. They got to find a way to take it to a whole nother level, though.
Yeah. They definitely got to find a way to take that to a whole nother level.
Did y'all see that Auburn article today where they were talking about? I can't remember that name. I think of it. I mean, but Auburn was probably looking at either 7-5 or 6-6 record.
That sounds about right. I think that's what I had them at. Was about 7-5, or I don't see him hitting 8 wins, but Hugh Freeze should still get a good start.
I mean, I see them going 8-4 for Auburn.
Well,
I see that too.
it's all going to depend on what Hugh Freeze's system looks like and who's going to be the quarterback. Because I know they still got Zach Calzada, I think. I know they got Robbie Ashford. TJ Finley, I think, left.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's Auburn's an interesting team this year. I always like to keep up with the in-state teams and see how they do.
Yeah.
Of course, growing up as an Alabama fan, we were told that we don't like our rival, but so you kind of put fun when something doesn't go their way, but you also got to give them credit when they do good.
Yeah. That's true.
Never give the barn credit.
True.
Did you see where they already put a line out for the Iron Bowl on ESPN?
No, I didn't see it.
No, I didn't.
Tell us about
They got Alabama -13.
minus.
And
And
it's
let me
in
guess.
Georgia this year.
Let me guess. It's against Auburn, like always.
Well, that's what the Iron Bowl is. I mean, it's Alabama Auburn. It's always got to be Auburn.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it's
you,
not the Iron Bowl.
you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Is
Iron
he
Bowl
gone?
is one of my favorites every season. So
Let me double check that. Zach Calzada.
Yeah,
Is he gone?
I think he's gone too. Yeah,
I think so.
He went. I can't make this up. He went from Texas A&M to Auburn. Now he's at a place called Incarnate Word.
Oh, that's the Incarnate Word Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals.
I've heard of the school. I didn't know they had a football team. I think I've heard of them in basketball, and I've heard of the university, but I didn't realize they had a good football team. I don't know if they're good, but I guess he is gone. So
Yeah,
it's got to be Robbie Ashford this year. I like Robbie Ashford. I could get behind him, man. He's a pretty decent, solid quarterback. He kind of gave Alabama some trouble last season in the Iron Bowl, even though Alabama came out with a good victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cadillac run out of gas. But they kept running that same old 19 offense. Auburn was. Alabama couldn't stop it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, but there's another team that I'm really going to keep my eye on this season, that being Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're definitely going to be one of those teams where I bet they're going to be good.
Leach passing away. Uh, I don't know, it's hard to predict. They'll probably be a thorn in somebody's side. Probably be
Yeah, true.
yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
I actually remember hearing about Leach passing away. He was a great guy at Mississippi State. He was a really great guy with Mississippi State.
Well, he had a good career overall. I mean, go back to his time at Texas Tech and Washington State too. I mean, he
Yeah,
um he's the one that coined the air raid offense and introduced it to college football, and here we are today.
yeah. Yeah, thinking about his times when he was with Texas Tech, the Red Raiders, and of course Washington State.
Yeah. Mississippi State plays Arizona week 2.
Oh, they faced the Arizona Wildcats, huh?
Yeah, that could be good.
Yeah, because Arizona's going to be another one of those teams where you never know. They could be either good, bad, or just mid.
And this is a game right here. This is what you love to see is these Power 5 matchups. Washington State and Wisconsin. We need more matchups like this. I don't care how the teams are, man. These are 2 Power 5 programs that just need to go head to head on the football field.
Exactly. True.
Wisconsin.
The Badgers and Washington State. I
Badgers?
know. Yeah.
Badgers?
Yeah, that's their name. The Wisconsin Badgers. That's their name.
We don't need no stinking Badgers.
I see what you said.
We don't need no stinking Badgers.
Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that.
Who used to? Who was there? Who was Wisconsin? Who was that big guy that was up there? Wasn't Brett Bielema was that their coach at one time? Wisconsin wasn't he there?
No, are you thinking of before Luke Fickell?
Yeah, he went down to coached Arkansas, and then Sam Pittman took over after he left Arkansas. What was his name?
Paul Chris?
No, I can't think of it now. Great day.
Brett. Oh, it wasn't Bielema?
Yeah, that's who it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's at Illinois now, isn't he?
I believe he is with Illinois right now, I believe.
Yeah.
He done nothing in Arkansas when he went to Arkansas. He was there.
You know which
Right.
Alabama matchup I predicted that is not going to be on the schedule? I would have loved to see Alabama face Tulane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been a great matchup.
Braves win in 10 innings, 13-10 over the Mets.
13
I'm
to 10.
going to a Braves game again this year. It'll be in August
Uh,
on the 15th. Who do they play? Let's double check.
Oh no, I
Are
couldn't.
they playing? I think they're playing the Yankees that day. That'll be huge.
going up against Aaron Judge, man.
I'll double check it, but I think it's the Yankees.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. matchup? Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday evening.
Yes, it is the Yankees at 6:20.
I'm actually going to a Nationals game next month. Saturday, July 8th, we'll be taking on the Texas Rangers.
Yeah, is that at Washington?
Yep, it's up in D.C., Nationals Park.
Nice. I remember when they won the World Series a few years ago over the Astros and won it. I think they threw a 3-2 pitch, and wasn't it like their second ever, but it was their first in over 100 years or something like that? Or was that their very first ever?
It was their first world title in franchise history for my Nationals.
Okay.
Y'all,
I didn't know if they had won one before or if that was a first, but
Yeah.
right. Y'all still having air quality problems. Bob said he could break gas and clear it up.
Oh my goodness.
Man, this is awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my! Oh, that'd be one hell of a fart, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be one Andre fart.
Yep.
Don't come in plane and cut one in 45-second farts, and the pilots would be going. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
the Andre, do that, you're gonna kill the pilots.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Boy. Only on Ballard Show.
Yeah, man. It don't get much better than this, man.
No.
We try to keep it clean, but you know, some of those jokes, man, you just got to let them go sometimes, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Sometimes you just gotta let the jokes go. That's just how it is.
I've seen that news though. Like, so what's going on over there that they're having all this issue with their air? And where is it? I know what you're talking about though. I know what that reference was.
It's all the Canadian wildfires. It's what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, which pisses me off because it's straight up ridiculous, man.
And they
straight up ridiculous, man.
They showed a graph to how many wildfires are in Canada. I bet there's probably 30 right now.
Well, it's spreading. You know where it's going is New York.
Yeah, man, it's terrible, man. I mean,
yeah. And I don't even. And the thing is, they don't know how the wildfires even started, which really pisses me off. To that, they don't know how it started, which really pisses me off.
Yeah.
They said 90% of them, like it's here in the U.S., are started by individuals. They just start them throwing out a cigarette, or some people just, you know, I guess poots and giggles. I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Those guys are having to fight. There's no way they can fight that wildfire. The U.S. is having to send fire to help.
You're like the heck, bro.
That's ridiculous. That's what I want Alabama to do. Auburn down there, set the barn on fire so you can see it burning. Plumb to Canada when they get.
Oh man, it does not get much better than this up in here. You know what I'm saying, Ballard?
Right. Yeah, y'all are awesome, man. I appreciate you guys, and we'll keep putting out content, man. I mean, we just hit 1,000, and what we need to do is get the watch hours up, and then they review the channel, and hopefully we get monetized. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of nervous, but
yeah, I'm actually gonna start doing some college football season predictions for teams starting next week.
Yeah, I'll have to
Yeah.
watch those.
Yeah, and not sure which team I'm going to start off with, but it's probably going to be Ole Miss that who I would go for first.
Interesting start.
Yeah, so I would probably start with Ole Miss for next week. So, Ole Miss is going to be one of those teams where they're definitely going to be definitely a threat. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they will be. They're always a thorn in somebody's side, like I always say. Yeah, they're good at it.
Mm-hmm.
What's crazy is they have a three-way, 3-man quarterback race.
Oh yeah, I
I
actually
think
have heard about that.
they got Walker Howard, Spencer Sanders, and Jackson Dart. I think it should be Dart if they really want to keep throwing the ball around. They probably want to stick to that young man.
Yeah, probably stick to Jackson Dart because he is a really good QB. He can definitely throw that ball. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
scored a lot of points in their spring. Well, they scored more points in the spring game than anybody else in the country.
I mean, that is very true.
They were letting it rip, man. What did they score? 50 points? Wasn't it 50?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it might have been over 50. I don't remember like that. I know they scored more than anybody else did in any other spring. I didn't see any other spring games with a 50-point score like that. Yeah. Talking about the wildfires now. Denver destroyed the Heat last night. They took it too. Yeah.
I bet they did.
Y'all watch any of it? You didn't watch any of it last night?
Which one?
Denver and the Heat. Denver took it to them again.
I'll have to go back and watch highlights. I missed it. I hear it was a good game.
I don't know. Denver was ahead of them by 21 several times.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. You want to know what I heard yesterday? You want to know? Something was going on up in Las Vegas not too long ago. From what I heard, there was a sighting of a UFO up in Vegas.
Oh, here we go.
I am not even joking.
They've been talking about UFO sightings for many years. I don't know. I don't want to get into all the political side of that, but
That's fine.
Who was that cat that just came out a few days ago to the military? It blowed the whistle on him. What's that man's name?
Oh,
Did he?
can't think of it.
What was today's Thursday? He came out what, Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday of this week?
I believe so, but I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I mean, there's videos all over TikTok, YouTube, it's everywhere. I mean,
Yeah, all that freaking jazz. Mm-hmm.
maybe that's what Alabama might need some alien help. I don't know, maybe.
we definitely need some help for sure.
Get Nick Saban the UFO where he can zoom around and recruit. Yeah.
I mean, Nick Saban is a great guy. I can't deny he's a really great. He's one of the best college football coaches I've ever seen personally.
Yeah, I guess he is. I guess he'll go down as if he wins another national championship. He will have his cement, and they're already cemented now. They'll just be to be up to his knees.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still remember that one national championship game where Clemson was playing LSU. That right there was a good one.
That was a good game, and I credit LSU for that season, man. That was. I just don't like. You lost your coordinators. You lost Joe Burrow, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Justin Jefferson. You lost all those guys, and you kind of feel for Coach O, man. He loved LSU, and he just kind of went out, and it just kind of fell apart.
Quick.
Yeah.
He went from on the mountaintop to down the tube and into the damn septic tank or out into the sewer one. It went down quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good recruiter, like I've always said. I mean, people like him because he's got a line of bull. I mean, he can talk, but I mean,
Yeah, without a doubt. He's definitely a great guy, without a doubt.
I just don't think he knows anything about X's and O's.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
He just had he had two of the greatest, one of the best offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators down there with him that knew the game, and he didn't have to. All he had to do is just show up and stand on the sidelines with his arms crossed.
Yeah.
Right.
He had to do. That's it.
Yeah.
Miami's defense looks good in Game 3, man.
Yep. Oh, Ballard, I want to ask you something.
What's that?
How do you think Bryce Young will do with the Carolina Panthers?
I think he's going to have great success in the NFL. It really doesn't matter what team he's on, but I think it's going to be a reflection of Frank Wright, the Carolina Panthers coach, and what he can bring in to help develop Bryce Young and get him to where he needs to be for the team. But I think he should be okay.
Yeah, because personally, he was one of my favorite QBs when he was in college with Bama, of course. And now seeing him come over to the NFL to play for the Carolina Panthers, I'm really intrigued to see what he's got with Frank Wright in Carolina.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't see that today where he's done been named the starting quarterback?
He is, yeah. I did see that.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was going to be Andy Dalton, but nope.
No, stop. That ain't. I'm not going to sit here and say nobody can beat Bryce, but Andy Dalton's definitely not that guy.
I mean, at first, I heard that it was possibly going to be Andy Dalton. That's what I heard at first, but thank goodness. Yeah. But thank goodness it's Bryce Young and not Andy Dalton, who, in my opinion, is not a good QB.
He was okay when he first started with Cincinnati, but he just kind of went down the tube.
Yeah.
We'll see what Bryce can do. I mean, they're going to have to protect, no doubt about that, because he's building.
Right. But anyway, guys, I'm probably gonna head out. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, Dominic.
Now there were only.
Yep.
Is Nick Jr. still on here? I told him to hit the link. Come on, Nick. You still in the comments?
He didn't hit the link. It looks like we only got one or two people watching right now, but yeah, anyone's welcome to join the show. So how are you currently feeling about I mean, we talk about Bryce Young, but I mean, let's talk about the current situation with Alabama, man. Our quarterbacks, I don't know. I haven't really heard too much on them lately, but I mean, even Tyler Buckner, I'm surprised no one's really writing about him or saying anything.
Sort of like Greg McElroy said, it's they asked him to be the starting quarterback. He said, I don't even think Nick knows who the starting quarterback.
Nah. I mean, the only thing Nick Saban knows right now is what he's seen from the guys and who he likes so far, but it's still a race.
Oh yeah, it'll be a race till they've got to have somebody in the driver's seat by the Texas game, and people go, "Oh, that's too quick." No, it's not too quick. You've got to have somebody, but whoever comes into that Texas game has got to take control of the rest of the year. Middle Tennessee State, you might be able
Yeah.
to play to it. Probably at least two of them. I'm going to say Buckner play. I think Milrow will play. I don't think Ty Simpson will. I don't think any of the guys will. Those two will be the ones that will play. One of those two guys has got to get a hold of that team and get the locker room and be ready against Texas. If not, you could have problems.
Yeah. And I'll tell you this. I don't know. I'm not ready to predict scores or anything. But if Alabama handles Texas, I'm talking you handle Texas like 45-20, I'd be a happy camper, man. If we could pull that game off at home and it not be that close, I think Alabama's got a good chance. I mean, if the defense can stay on par, if the O line can look pretty physical and dominant, and if a quarterback knows how to hit the broadside of a barn, even just a little bit, I mean, we got a chance at a national championship this year.
Yeah, it's going to have to start. It's going to have to start with a Texas game. Somebody's got to win that locker room over and be ready to play football the rest of the year because I don't know. You might be able to. Nick has juggled the ball around before and won game quarterbacks. I mean, he's done it before. I mean,
No.
so I mean, it could be those two. I mean, I don't know. I just if Milrow doesn't get to start and Buckner beats him out of it, I still think Tommy Reese has got a spot in the offense for him somewhere. I think Milrow will be in the offense somewhere.
Yeah. It'd be like those. It'd be like, imagine it's like a 3rd-and-1 situation, and you have him run like a quarterback sneak or something. Which
Yeah,
I don't think he want. Here's the thing: I don't think he'll want that. I have a feeling if he's not the starter, he might transfer.
he better he better grab all the gusto he can grab because I mean all it's gonna do is build his portfolio. I mean, well, go ahead and transfer. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I hope he stays myself. I'd like to see him. I'd like to implement it into the offense somehow, even if he's not the quarterback. I think he could. I think he could play a big role in the offense myself. I know he can. He's too big, too strong, too fast.
Right.
He could wind up the best running back Alabama's got.
Jalen Milrow.
Yeah, wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah. I don't know, man. He's got competition there with Justice Haynes.
I know he does. Yeah, but
That man's got some speed.
Milrow does too, man. When you can go back and see him open up some of them plays, get in the man, he can truck. I mean, he can. He could. I mean, he can go. But
Yeah.
I don't know who the fastest player on the team is now. I'd have to look and see. Now it's Justice Haynes is there, and Richard Young, and
You
between
got on defense. Don't forget on defense, we still have Kool-Aid McKinstry.
yeah, I forgot
He's
what was it?
what?
What is his 40-yard dash? What was Kool-Aid's 40-yard dash? 4.6, 4.5, 4.6, some 4.5 something, I think.
Did he run one?
Yeah, it was. They had it up at one time. I can't remember. It's been far back. Uh, even last year, I think even last year, Milrow was the fastest player on the team.
Yeah. So he'll be in the draft in 2024, 2025 if he stays an extra year, but he did run a 40 somewhere and they have it listed as a 4.55,
Yeah, I
which
thought
is
it was.
pretty darn good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty. I thought it was 4 or 5 down in the 4.5s. I knew it was fast.
Yeah.
There's guys on the team now that's faster than him now. I don't know who it'd be.
Right.
I don't know. I'd have to look and see. I ain't kept up with the 40-yard dashes, but he's got some competition this year. I was going to ask Justin Smith on Steven's show what Turbo's 40-yard dash is. I saw some of his high school stuff. Man, he can fly too. That kid can.
Yeah.
And he can fly, man.
I did. I don't know if I kept it up or if they took it down, but I think I did a video on that Turbo guy.
Yeah,
Let me see.
he's fast, man.
Oh, I did a live stream. I try not to show highlights because I'm trying to get to where I can be monetized, and I don't know if they copyright you, you can't get monetized if you have like strikes or something.
No.
But Turbo looks pretty cool. Anthony Rogers is his name.
Yeah, Rogers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Transferring down to IMG.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if he don't get hurt, something doesn't happen, he might be the next big thing at Alabama. He's not no guy, but I mean, I don't know. Sometimes them little guys can sneak around and hit that crease, and they're gone.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you're chasing hill dust, man. That's what you're doing. They're so fast. I mean, Derrick Henry just had that speed. He had the size and speed. I mean, I don't know if we'll ever see another freakish back like him. I mean, you just about name the freakish backs on your hand like him that you saw throughout your lifetime, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
And they're
I
few.
mean, the only one that comes close to Derrick Henry is probably Najee Harris.
Yeah, Najee's there, but there's no comparison really. I mean,
Yeah.
Henry didn't have that jump over you thing. He had the stiff arm. He done the stiff
He had
arm.
the stiff arm. He could truck you. I mean, he could do anything but hurdle. It seemed like you imagine if he could have hurdled.
They've been to get mad at him when he put him in when he was wearing 27. I mean, he'd put him in at the end of the game, and he'd catch that corner and run for that touchdown. He'd go right in the end zone every time. You could tell Saban didn't want him to score, but he was what he liked. He was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got that corner. He was like Bo Jackson, Herschel Walker. He's gone. He's a goner. And when he's wide open like that, how many guys want to step in front of him and try to tackle him? Not me.
I wouldn't want to, at least.
Oh man, that's a big man coming at you. I'd like to see him go to the Eagles. I'd like to see the Eagles get him.
Oh, if they get him, it's over. I mean, they're winning a Super Bowl for sure. They just needed to fix their run game in that game a little bit, and it kind of got away on defense at the end, and they gave up the field goal. But yeah, it was still a good Super Bowl this year. I'm not gonna lie. I was pulling for Jalen and Devontae, and don't forget they got a big guy, Landon Dickerson, on the offensive line too.
Yeah. Probably one of the nastiest offensive linemen Alabama's probably ever had. Probably.
Yeah.
More. I mean, it was surprising when he got his knee hurt in a couple of weeks. He was ready to play again. I mean, he was begging Coach Saban. He wouldn't put him in, but I mean, I think he could have played. Really, he probably could have played. I don't know. What does YouTube send you when you get monetized? What they send you a plaque, a piece of paper, or what they do? Send you something?
They send you an email apparently, and it'll let you know when you can start making money. I don't know if you get a plaque or I don't know what else you might get, but they'll send an email to let you know, hey, you can now make money off your videos, and you get super chats and stuff.
Well, you've done hit 1,000, Mark. How many more hours you like for you? If you done got the hours to be monetized, just waiting on them.
I'm just waiting on the hours. Let's see what I'm at. 2,467 out of 4,000.
Yeah, you got what'd you say you had 2,647
467.
out of 4,000. Well, you're not too far away, really.
Yeah.
Closer than what it sounds like it is, really. All the content stuff, I mean, you're putting out something every day. I mean, 10, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes there. It adds up quick.
Yeah.
And doing these shows, maybe we can start doing, I don't know, you can think about it. I guess everybody's going to bed now tonight. People got to work tomorrow. I understand that.
Yeah.
Start doing the live shows on. I drag race on Saturday night. I just happened to be home last Saturday night because we had some people that had some things they had to take care of. But you can get Nick and some of them in here with you on Saturday night, and you go a couple of hours there because a lot of people's at home.
Yeah. Talk for a while. We could
Yeah,
definitely do that.
maybe because nobody does nothing much on Saturday night. If you think about it, now Friday night you got the 6:30 slot with TA, and then there's not really anybody else that does anything much after that slot on Friday night. If you could start about
Mhm.
8 o'clock, do you an hour show there, 8 to 9, maybe a call-in show on Friday night, or do 2 live shows, whatever you want to
Yeah.
do.
I know our friend BVD has gotten a whole lot better. I don't know if he'll be returning soon and if he's going to get back to doing. He used to do Friday night streams before
Oh,
he was in the hospital. So,
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That slot's open, and till he gets better, I'm sure he wants you to get in there and throw the content. Do it
yeah.
and
What's
get
up,
to
AIP?
do what?
I said, what's up, AIP?
Oh yeah, I see him. I swapped off. I swapped off with the comments. I was looking on the other side, but yeah, I guess everybody's going to bed. But yeah, on Friday nights, I'm usually around on Friday night. We usually have a little we'll have a little in town car show here on Friday night up here at the old mill. We usually lasts about uh we usually leave about 8 o'clock, and I can I live so close. I mean, I can see the mill off my side deck here. I mean, I'm just right here. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks across the railroad tracks in their yard. So I mean, that's how close it is to my house. I'm usually back here by 9 o'clock anyway. Sometimes 8 o'clock on Friday
Yeah.
night. And like I said, I'm out of pocket usually on Saturday night, but I don't know. Nick and they'll get in. They'll get in here and chop it up with you. Nick and them can. They, maybe they can bring their crowd on over and get you some more hours. If that's what you want to do. If you're not busy or something on both those nights.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mayhem. He don't want to. He does the Tuesday show. Have you thought about changing the Tuesday evening show to Tuesday night, doing it on Tuesday night? You and him?
Mayhem Matthew?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a set time on Tuesdays. We try to do what works best for both of us. I mean, if we
Right.
do it on Tuesday nights, I mean, I could talk to him about it, but we haven't like officially gone to Tuesday nights. We're still at the point of just doing it on Tuesdays.
Right. Yeah. That's something y'all can think about doing if he don't. Is he married? I mean, I'm not trying to be nosy. He's single, or is he married?
I think he's married. I think he's got a wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might be able to fall in there. You might try to change that time. Tuesday night after, let's see, after 8 o'clock, Tuesday night after 8 o'clock, everything's cleared up pretty much after 8 o'clock because you got 6:30 and you got, you don't have 6:30 slot. That's Monday night. Think, Waylon. Usually have something besides a cowboy hat rack. You got the 7 o'clock spot, And usually 8 o'clock and on is usually pretty clear on Tuesday night.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I mean, it's just I don't like I said, it's left up to you what you want to do. But anytime I can help you, just let me know. Like I said, number. If you need to get in touch with me, call me or shoot me a text message or something. If I can't be on here and you need somebody, you can always holler at Nick. He brings a lot of good content. He's not going to get on here and bust I mean, he's not one of them type guys going to get on here and turn it into a Barnum and Bailey circus. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so I mean, he can talk that recruiting with you. I mean, I keep up with somebody. I don't keep up with it like he does. I mean, back when I was young, those days are gone. I'm not going to. But he does a good job of it. He keeps up with that stuff, man. He puts content out every day.
Yeah. I love watching it. I am subscribed, so.
And mess around like that. But anyway, I will go ahead and get off here. Want to? What time is it? 10:27, nearly 10:30, isn't it?
Yeah, just about.
Well, you nearly got an hour tonight. You ain't far from it. What time?
I'm over an hour now. I started about 9:26, so it's been about an hour and 1 minute.
Yeah, I see it now. It's an hour and 1 minute, or nearly an hour and 2 minutes right now. What it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, tomorrow's Friday night. I ain't got anything. Like I said, we'll have the little old car show tomorrow evening. But after that, I should be home at 8. But you gonna do the Pac-12 Saturday night? You gonna try to do anything tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night would be the, let me see, Big 12.
Okay, you're gonna do it tomorrow night, Friday night then. Okay.
Yeah. That'll be about 10 o'clock Eastern.
All right. And then you're gonna do the Pac-12 Saturday night.
I'm gonna try to, yes, sir.
Okay. All right then. You gonna do anything on Sunday night this week, or you just sort of letting Sunday, just using it for a rest day now?
No, I'd like to get back to the call-in show. If I don't have anything going on, we could talk it up.
All right. That sounds good with me. Then just like I said, holler at me whenever you get ready. And like I said, if you call me, I'll get back with you as soon as I can, or shoot me a text or something. We'll hook up. We'll get something going. Okay.
Always, Waylon. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, man. That's always good. Be safe. Have a good weekend. We'll holler at you in a few days, man. Okay.
All right. Thanks.
All right, man. Be safe.
Got our buddy Waylon checking in. Love you, Waylon. I appreciate you. Mean it. I love all you guys. I think we're gonna call it a night. It's about 10:30 here, so don't forget we will have conference week tomorrow. Again, we'll have the Big 12, and again we'll try to make it up to you on Saturday night with Mr. Tony Altamore talking Pac-12 football. So I can't wait. I'm excited. Little bump in the road, but I figured I'd make it up to you a little bit tonight and still do a live stream. Appreciate everyone coming on to hang out. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. Trust and believe that. Keep your head up. Please like, comment, and subscribe right here to Ballard Sports Media for more sports content. And until next time, Ballard Sports Media, checking out. I love y'all. Peace. Roll Tide.